What's up, guys? I've got a sweet CD collection update for you today. I apologize for the shitty lighting. It's kind of not like getting too dark outside, and then I don't know why. Usually my lamp is really good about getting good lighting in here, but I don't know what the fuck the deal is. But yeah, I apologize for the shitty lighting, but yeah. I scored some really good shit at my local record store the other day. Super excited to show this stuff. I definitely scored big time. So, and it's, how many CDs is this? I think it's like 9, something like that, 9 or 10. So I'm gonna try to kind of be swift about this, so this video doesn't end up being too long. Alrighty, so first one. This is Burzum. Detsum. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. But yeah, this is their second album. Finally, it's been fucking forever since I've gotten a Burzum album on CD. So this was very nice that I was able to get this. Definitely not one of my favorite albums that Varg has done, but still good. Trying to angle it so there's no glare, but yeah, good shit though. Definitely worth a listen. Obviously, it's fucking Burzum, so. But I assume most of you watching have heard this album, so not much else I need to say. But yeah, very nice to get this. Burzum, second studio album. Alright, next. The next 4 CDs are all by the same band. This is Graveland with Following the Voice of Blood. Very, very, very good band. You're not familiar with them for some reason. Black metal band from Poland. I don't know what the hell this is. I guess it's just the label trying to sell their shit. Yeah, some interesting pictures in this booklet. Yeah, Graveland's a good band. Very good band. This is their third album, yeah. So it was kind of still when they were in their kind of like, you know, raw black metal stage, because these guys, their earlier albums were more like just straight primitive raw black metal, and then their later albums were kind of more had a more kind of like, you know, I don't know if I want to say atmospheric or kind of epic elements, kinda. Which, listening to this album, I did hear some elements of that even in this album. So, but yeah, just really good fucking just straight fucking pagan raw Polish black metal at its finest. Definitely. So yeah, that's Graveland, Following the Voice of Blood. And this is their next album, so this would be their 4th album. This is Immortal Pride. Now this one was a lot different, definitely a lot different compared to Following the Voice of Blood, because there's only 4 tracks on this album. Kind of reminded me of Burzum's 3rd album. But yeah, good shit though. Very good album. I definitely liked this album more than that last one. That's a cool picture. Yeah, good shit though. So yeah, that's Graveland with Immortal Pride. Definitely need to go check that out if you haven't. And the next Graveland one that I have is... I'll show this one first. This is Fire Chariot of Destruction. I'm not sure which album number this is. I think this one came out in like 2005 or something like that. So if I were a hazard to guess, this was probably like their 7th album, maybe, somewhere around there. So yeah, this is a new, I guess you could say, one of their newer albums. So a lot different than their older stuff. Still good though. Definitely. Cool picture. Yeah, you definitely need to go check out Graveland if you haven't. So yeah, that's Graveland with Fire Chariot of Destruction. Go give that a listen if you haven't. And the last Graveland one that I have, or that I just got, this is Sharpening the Thousand Swords. Now, when I got this, I had no idea that this was like purely like an instrumental album deal. But basically, if you don't know, basically what this was Thousand Swords was their second album. And I think this came out, literally just came out like last year, I think. Because I think Thousand Swords came out in 95. So if this came out last year, it had something to do to coincide with the 20th anniversary. So basically what this is that it's kind of like all those tracks that are on that album is basically like the rehearsal, like instrumentals for those songs, which is very cool to just hear those songs. Yeah, actually, I'll just go ahead and read this. Thousand Swords is the most important album in Graveland's history. It is a perfect mixture of an old-school black metal sound with pagan folk metal influences for people that are bound to black metal underground scene. That LP has a cult status. Yeah, that is why we have decided to release this stuff that has been found recently in Rob Darkin's archives. Sharpening a Thousand Swords includes the music recorded in studio. These tracks were only played by the set of 2 guitars and percussion. This material has been lying well hidden or even forgotten in the depths of Rob's tape archives. So yeah, I'm not going to read the rest of it because I don't want to bore you guys in case you're not interested in this band. But yeah, so basically it was just kind of like those rehearsal instrumentations of those songs from that album, which, like I said, I did not even know that until I fucking popped the CD on and I started listening to it. I'm like, where the fuck are the vocals? And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, I'm like, I did not even know that when I bought this. So yeah. Oh well, very, very interesting though. So yeah, Graveland, Sharpening the Thousand Swords. Definitely go check that out, and the original album as well. So yeah. Alright, so moving away from Graveland, and moving on to a band that everybody knows. This is Mayhem with Last Breath. Last Recordings with Dead. This is an unofficial release. released through Northern Twilight Records. Basically, it's self-explanatory. It literally is the last recordings they did with Dead before he committed suicide. It's got a rehearsal from a pretty good length rehearsal from '91. A 2-song rehearsal, another 2-song rehearsal from '91, a promo from '90, and it's got a random bonus track that's untitled. Which, holy fuck, dude, just the quality is just atrocious, absolutely atrocious. I mean, the quality on the first rehearsal is not that bad. It's still pretty bad, but it's not at that bad. But the rest of them is just horrible. I mean, you literally have to turn the volume up. Whatever you're listening to it on, you literally have to turn it up. I mean, on my fucking little boom box that I played it on, I literally had to turn it up all the way just to fucking, hear it. It was just, the quality was just terrible. Very interesting though, especially if you're someone like me who prefers the Dead era of Mayhem and just prefers Dead in general. He's my favorite vocalist that's ever been in Mayhem. And I'm not just saying that because he's, dead. No pun intended. But just something about him, his presence, I just felt like he suited Mayhem the best out of all their vocalists. So yeah. And it's a damn shame that he killed himself, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is very interesting. Not sure if it's on YouTube or not, but if you can, definitely go give this a listen. Especially if you enjoy Mayhem, you should definitely find this enjoyable. So yeah, Mayhem, Last Breath. Check it out. Alrighty. So next one, this is Mutilation with Vampires of Black Imperial Blood. This is their debut album. If you're not familiar with them, they are a black metal band from France. Before I bought this, I never really listened to these guys that much. This is pretty raw black metal. Just nothing special. Just pure raw black metal. That's what this is. It's good shit. Some interesting pictures. In my opinion, nothing real special about this band. I do enjoy this band, but I didn't really think there was anything like super special about these guys, but that's just my opinion. My opinion could change over time, but it is what it is. It's definitely worth a fucking listen to see if you enjoy it or not. It's not bad by any means. It's really good, pure raw black metal. So definitely give it a listen if you haven't. It's Mutilation with Vampires of Black Imperial Blood. Check that out. Alrighty, and next we got Nocturnal Mortem with To the Gates of Blasphemous Fire. And I believe this is their second album, technically. Yeah, this is technically considered their second studio album, which in actuality it might as well be their fourth album because Twilight Fall and Lunar Poetry are basically both albums in my opinion. Even though they're considered demos, they're basically albums. So, but yeah, this is considered their second studio album, right after Goat Horns. I think this was released... Actually, this might have just came out this year, I think. Yeah, it just came out this year, 2016. So yeah, just very nice quality, though. I mean, I normally don't like this kind of, packaging bullshit. I normally just prefer a fucking CD case, like this. But I really like this packaging. Did a very good job, especially how, it's kind of shiny, and they just did a really good job with this. So yeah, here's the booklet. Got some cool pictures in here. Just really good quality. This is a very good album. It's very nice to finally get some more Nocturnal Mortem on CD. Support war against Christianity. How lovely. I think I've talked about Nocturnal Mortem quite a bit on this channel, to the point where if you haven't checked them out, I'd be surprised. They're definitely a very good band. And it also came with this little poster, which is very cool. That's fucking awesome. I love that. I would totally frame this if I could. I probably will sometime in the near future. And that's the back. Not as cool as the other side, but yeah. Now, hopefully I can fold this back up. Good. But yeah, that's Nocturnal Mortem with To the Gates of Blasphemous Fire. I fucking love this band. Please go check them out if you haven't. They're one of my fucking favorite black metal bands. Awesome black metal from the Ukraine. Check it out. Alrighty. This next one's fucking awesome. This is Summoning with the Demon Tapes. And yeah, you heard me right. Not the demo tapes, the demon tapes. It's a 2 CD set, which features, I think it's 3 or 4 demos. Very interesting. Was Summoning when they were still in their more kind of raw black metal phase, which was pretty prominent on their debut Lugburs, but yeah, good shit though. But there's a lot of weird shit though on these demos. Like there's a song called Jesus, and it's literally just like I forgot which band member does the vocals. It's literally just the dude spitting and then going Jesus or something, Jesus, and then you literally just hear a spitting sound. It's just like I remember I was listening to the track and I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Like it's fucking weird. It's just go look it up on YouTube. You have to go listen to it for yourself in order to understand. But yeah. Yeah, it's just really cool shit though. I mean, especially for someone like me who's been on a Summoning binge lately, this was definitely a fucking great find. So yeah, I guess these were no, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting shit written on this. Summoning hate everybody, especially Anton Sandor LaVey. We fuck every Christians that ever walked the surface of this planet. How'll be the punishment of all nuns and priests. Death to false black metal. Yeah. They just say a lot of fucking fucked up shit on here. But this was all stuff that was printed from those demos. So, yeah, there's just a lot of... And then they give some shout-outs right here. They give a shout-out to Mayhem, Burzum, Nocturnal Culto and Dark Throne, Emperor, Impaled Nazarene, Behemoth, Profanatica, Bathory, Venom, Rotting Christ. I could go on and on. But yeah, just this is just really fucking cool that they included this. And there was something else that I was gonna read. Yeah, it says all statements are taken from the original 93-94 tapes and represent the actions, concepts, and proclamations of all or some of the involved people back then. So yeah. It's just like, there was more shit written on here, but I don't have time to fucking read it all. I mean, this video is already 21 minutes in, so I gotta get fucking moving. And I still have one more CD to show. But yeah, I'm not sure. All these demos are probably on YouTube, but just if you're interested, just go look this shit up and give it a listen. So yeah, that's Summoning with the Demon tapes. Definitely some interesting shit. Alright, and last one. This is Shooter with Demonic Possession. It was definitely nice to finally get something by Shooter. I've been wanting something from them for a while now, so this was a very nice find. And this is their second album. Just really, really good, just straightforward Norwegian black metal. Just nothing fancy thrown in, just straightforward Norwegian black metal. You know, so if you've never checked this band out and you love, like, you know, old school Dark Throne and, you know, shit like that, you will definitely like Shooter. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't. So yeah, nothing else I really need to say. But yeah, Shooter with Demonic Possession. Go give that album and band a listen if you have not. Alright guys, that's it for this update. Yeah, I forgot to mention, I didn't really feel like playing any music in this video. I didn't feel like talking over music today like I normally do, so I apologize that there was no music in the video today. But yeah, not sure what my next video is going to be. It's always random. But yeah, thanks for watching, and definitely check this shit out if you haven't. And thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.